Question everything, for the truth shall not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, yeah, Trump. 34 convicted counts of felonies for Trump. Now, how many of y'all didn't see that coming? I seen it coming. Why? Because at the end of the day, you got to take a person down for hush money. Can't be hush moneying up people. That's what it is. Especially when you running for the presidency and you about to win it, or allegedly might just win it. Oh, United States, the greatest criminal empire the world have ever seen, continuously shows us that if you can't beat them, you impeach them. Ain't that how it works? Because at the end of the day, here it is, all these years of trial after trial and taking them to court and having all these different things from alleged Russia to you name it. This is what they bring them down for. Hush. Money. Really? Where the polls stating that, he just might topple Joe Biden, allegedly, right? So now what? What happens now? We stuck with old Joe and the agendas that they're pushing? Well, that doesn't look good for the Aboriginal Negroes of America, that's for sure. Because we already know how many different lies they done told us allegedly already, and how they're not trying to help us nowhere. They made it worse for us by bringing 8 million mouths to feed to our communities with no resources for us, but resources for them. And they ain't even citizens. Go figure. But this is the reality of what we're dealing with. So now, what? Did they look into what? Put him in prison? Trump? That's a lot of felonies to be convicted of, man. Go figure, right? That's a hell of a lot of people that they mad when they really want to get you, boy. They'll beat you on the head as much as they can to make sure you can't have no wiggle room, no way whatsoever to get out of anything they trying to lock you into. Believe me, I know. I got melanated skin. They don't play when they really want to put the shackles on you. And we know, because we're the most mass incarcerated nation in the whole entire world, the Aboriginal Negroes of America. We get imprisoned more than anybody in the world. We don't get arrested more than the majority of people that are colonizers in America. They get arrested more than us from what the Federal Census of Ethnic Arrest says. Say it again. The Federal Census of Ethnic Arrest says. But we definitely get prosecuted and mass incarcerated the most, allegedly, right? But this is the reality. So now Trump is looking at what? Either a fine or some time, they saying. And depending on where it go, you never know, dealing with the greatest criminal empire the world have ever seen, depending on how much Trump done pushed, against the grain, yeah, they'll try to lock him up, man. You never know, man. This is just that reality to things, man. They want to win. It's a voting season right now. They're trying to get in, and they ain't trying to play. They want who they want in the office when it comes to doing their agendas. And their agendas ain't for the American people. They ain't trying to do nothing for the citizens. They got foreign affair money. They got money for the immigrants. But when it comes to the infrastructure of America and that cost of living of America, they don't got nothing for the citizens to be able to be better in America. Your gas and your milk and your eggs going to definitely go up. Just a possibility, right? Because they're already up. They ain't really trying to change nothing. And they ain't trying to help the citizens from nowhere. But guess what? The wealthy and rich, they living good. That's why they call it wealthy and rich. The super powerful, so intelligent people with all the money and all the resources that they can manipulate and send down to the people when they feel like it, or can just take it away or keep it to themselves. They're doing quite all right. So we definitely got to see what's going to, fall out of this now that Trump is looking like he's in a bag, so to say, because he got bags, so to say. And what's going to come out of that, because they definitely showed us what it is when it comes to them not trying to take no losses, not trying to budge, bend, or break from their agendas of what they feel fit and see the United States moving into. And they'll do anything and pull out any type of trick bags to keep that type of power and authority going the way their narrative is put out for them to lead us to when it comes to this reality of being American citizens under the greatest empire the world's ever seen. So with that stated, we'll see what happens now, because at the end of the day, Trump did get convicted. And we don't know what that necessarily mean yet, because at this point in time, they're talking fine or they're talking time. But anyway, in any world, in any woo, in any how, it still show that this is one of the greatest historic events that has happened from what they're saying when it comes to a president actually being convicted. Well, ex-president. And allegedly, because you got to say that, right? And with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.